Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Stellaris Console Edition video. It's been a little while since the last video because we had a tropical storm roll through here. There was no major damage, but we did have to clean up some stuff around the yard. But never mind that. It is the year 2285 and the Galactic League is still at war with the hierarchy of Bok. You may remember in the last video that Earth was having some unemployment problems. So at the end of the video, I scheduled a few things. I scheduled a couple of maintenance depots to be built and also a mining district because we were having unemployment with our menial drones. But we also have a fairly new colony here, and I thought I might as well resettle some of our PlayStation Network citizens on Earth over to this new colony. So I'm going to send some of the menial drones over that way. And I actually should have selected the ones that were already unemployed, but for some reason I didn't. I sent employed ones to the new colony, and I guess the unemployed ones will now have jobs, I hope. But speaking of colonies, this appears to be the next good candidate. This is a size 21 tropical world. And so I am going to go to the shipyard near Earth and start building a colony ship to send over that way. And then I guess once that new colony is actually up and running, I can resettle some more of the population there if I want to. But like I said, we remain at war with the hierarchy of Bok. I have been in a defensive war posture, so I haven't been able to really do much myself, but I've been building Federation corvettes for the Federation fleet, so we're going to schedule a bunch of those here. Our contract with the artisans has run out. It's 120 months. We get extra unity out of that. It's going to cost us 3,000 credits, energy credits. And also the curator contract has run out. We get research speed out of that for 120 months. Also 3,000 energy credits, but I'm going to go ahead and re-up those contracts. Meanwhile, we have reached 100% war exhaustion, and it says we can be forced to make peace after 24 months. But luckily, the hierarchy of Bok has been at 100% war exhaustion for a while now. So they are going to reach that time limit before we will. There you can see our stats in the war with the Bok. And they've won a few battles as well, but I guess we have won more battles, and they are more exhausted than we are, so that's good news. We actually had control of a couple of their spaceports. And I think the Kelzin may have had control of at least one down this way, but look at this. We are making peace with the Bok. It is a white peace, so there will be no change in our border. But the first thing I want to do now that the war is over is take care of these hostile crystalline entities that have been sitting over here in this system for a long time. We have known these things were here for a long time, and I'm sick of it. So now that our fleet has nothing to defend, we are going to send them over that way.
Construction complete.
We have completed an outpost up near the cloud, so I hope that will not antagonize them, but it will basically hopefully lock off all of this space over here for us. Although I guess it's not locked off because we don't have closed borders with the cloud. So I don't know. Hopefully they won't be too annoyed by this border friction and all that business. But we're going to have our construction ship build another outpost there and another outpost right there. So the only war remaining right now is the Derp Coalition versus the Sacred Cyrilan and the Cloud. But now that the war is over, I can change our policy, our war philosophy, from defensive wars to unrestricted wars. As usual, this decision may be a bad one, and you'll see why here in a little while. But as usual, I may have made a mistake, but we are now going to unrestricted wars.
Construction complete.
Our colony ship is now finished being constructed on Earth or near Earth. So we are going to send them down to Abdrade and have them colonize this planet. It appears that the Sacred Cyrilan have now made peace with the Derp Coalition. So now the Cyrilan and the Cloud are no longer at war. And we could think about maybe inviting them into the Galactic League. So that's good news. A new empire has been created, the Derp Theocracy. I guess they have split off from the Derp Coalition. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But you can see the Derp Coalition has been greatly reduced in size. The Derp Theocracy is actually, it actually looks maybe larger than the Derp Coalition. So who knows what's going to happen in that area of the galaxy next. But unfortunately, looking at the Cloud, we can't invite them to the Federation because we changed our war philosophy. They do not like wars of aggression. So now they're not as friendly to us as they were before, and the same goes for the Sacred Cyrilan. So that's unfortunate. And we can't change our minds about the war philosophy for another 10 years, I think. So I'm going to offer a very one-sided trade deal to the Cloud, and hopefully that will get them back on our good side. They, of course, accepted that very favorable to them trade deal, unsurprisingly. The Derp Theocracy has entered into a migration treaty with the Sacred Cyrilan. And our fleet is closing in on the crystalline entities. Now the Cyrilan have entered into a non-aggression pact with the Derp Theocracy. So they're all very friendly. But look at this. We've encountered some strange aliens. And we now have a special project to investigate these strange objects. So we will get going on that special project. We must investigate. And those strange objects are over here. Our science ship is on an automatic exploration mission. And it looks like they have found another vendor spaceport of some kind. Our construction ship is now ready to build some mining stations over here in these 3 new systems that we control. So they're staying busy. And our fleet is finally in position to attack these crystalline entities. So, open fire, I say.
Special project complete.
We have now established communications with those new vendor aliens. They are the Riggin Commerce Exchange. They look like parrot astronauts, I guess. And they will do some trading with us if we so desire. But right now, we've got some crystalline entities to take care of in this system. Our fleet is closing in. And there they are.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
And it appears that they are rolling through these crystalline entities with very little problem, which is good. We're going to have some interesting debris to study. So I'll have to send one of our science ships over this way. But we are making quick work of these crystalline entities.
Complete.
Which I'm very glad to see, because this game can surprise you sometimes. So, just in case the cloud start getting unfriendly, I'm going to go ahead and start upgrading this station into a good defensive point. Let's take a look at what's going on here on Earth, and it looks like we have drastically reduced our unemployment. So that's good. That was the goal. So, crisis averted, I think. I hope. We can upgrade these research labs into a research complex, except that we need exotic gases to maintain that upgraded research lab. Here is the new vendor that we contacted, but they're only selling volatile motes. So that's unfortunate, but we can go into the market here and we can buy some exotic gases. We have a few already. So I can upgrade that building. It's just that I'll be losing a certain amount of exotic gases per month to maintain it. But I'm going to go ahead and buy a few more here. And then we will go back to Earth here and go ahead and schedule the upgrade from for the research lab into a research complex. And look at this, we have now established communications with the Zuracorp. Another vendor type of an alien, I presume. They sort of look like, I don't know what. Are those bugs or those? I don't know what those are. They look like aliens is what they look like, really. But let's see what they sell. And look at this, they sell exotic gases. So we're going to go ahead and make a deal with them to get 1 exotic gas per month, because that's about what it takes to maintain the research complex. And on that happy note, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. The war is over. There's no telling what will happen next. I guess we'll find out in the next few videos, but for now, as always, thanks for watching.